Play La Bamba, baby. She is a big-time Saturday early game victory for the Edmonton Oilers over top of the Montreal Canadiens. You see the graphic flashing. A 5-3 final for the Edmonton Oilers over top of the Montreal Canadiens. The Habs couldn't fight their way out of a wet paper bag on the power play, and of course the Oilers might have been in the same way that game two, but the Oilers win the special teams battle and get a couple of key goals throughout the game and win the hockey game 5-3. As Darnell Nurse, Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, Zach Hyman and company get the job done tonight. Folks, this is Dolany TV. Welcome aboard to tonight's post-game review, post-game whatever you want to call it, as we follow up tonight's hockey game with a big-time, much-needed victory at the end of 60 minutes. The Oilers able to go 7-6 now against competition in the Eastern Conference, and it's a big-time victory for the Edmonton Oilers, who I'm just going to shut my TV off here as that's distracting. Take home their 14th victory of the season, 28 points now on the season. And folks, if you're new to the channel, what I want you to do before we get into the meat and potatoes of this live stream, you see the graphic down there. Sorry, wrong way, this way. You see the graphic down there, that way. Leave a like and get the notifications on button. Definitely do that if you haven't done that already on the video. And with that, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button here on Dolany TV. I'd love to have you along for the rest of this Oilers season. That said, I can stumble through the post game all I want. That finish to the stream was very hard. It was a long finish to the stream, let me tell you that much indeed. And we're still streaming, actually, if you're not too familiar with how these post games are being done as of late. But my friends, for the Oilers, a 5-3 final over the Canadiens, in which Stuart Skinner has a pretty decent little save percentage this evening. Ends up with a, where is it? How about a 909 save percentage? So that's winning goaltending numbers. 33 shots against on 30 saves equals 3 goals against. And for the Oilers, a not bad night in the goal department. That is for sure, getting 5 goals and only allowing 3 goals against. So they're allowing those goals against down a little bit. Nick Suzuki started things off for the Canadiens, scoring 13th goal of the season from Mike Matheson, his second assist, and Kirby Dach's 14th assist of the season on the power play. Like I said, the Canadiens had a pretty good power play goal in tonight too. And then Ryan Nugent-Hopkins on the power play after things get sloppy in that second period for the Canadiens. Nuge on the power play that followed over from the end of the first that became a two-man advantage. Scores the goal, his 11th of the season. Draisaitl's 23rd assist, Connor's 25th, and power play goal for Nuge. And then Leon Draisaitl scores his 17th goal of the season, so gets up to 40 points on the season. Sorry, I did the math wrong. 40 points for Leon Draisaitl at that point, who gets his 17th from Connor McDavid, his 26th assist, and Tyson Barrie's 10th on the power play. Then, after the 5-minute major happens, Connor McDavid gets out there, scores his 20th in 25. That's history in the Oilers' books, because there's only been 5 guys that have done that throughout their careers with the Oilers. And Tyson Barrie draws his 11th assists on back-to-back goals. Zach Hyman, his 16th assist of the season, extends that point per game streak, and power play marker for Connor McDavid's 20th of the season as well. Then all of a sudden, the Oilers get a harmless seeming shot from the outside by Joel Armia that Evgeny Dadonov wastes no time getting on the attack and burying all alone in front of the net on the rebound off of Stuart Skinner. Jonathan Kovacevic gets the goal or the assist on that goal, his 3rd of the season. And then Jackeye, come on, Tyson, you know this. Arbor Jackeye gets the goal, his 4th of the season, from Juraj Slafkovsky on the power play. Slafkovsky's 3rd assist. And then this is where it started falling apart, right? 3-3. Oilers fans in a little bit of a tizzy, worrying about this game going sideways. However, Darnell Nurse, with 4.7 seconds to go in this second period, scores the 4th goal of his season. Draisaitl draws his 24th assist. Hyman draws his 17th assist. And the Oilers make it 4-3. Never give up the lead. They clamp down the rest of the way home and end up securing a victory on Connor McDavid's 21st goal of the season. Leon Draisaitl's 25th assist of the season. And Draisaitl and Connor all of a sudden linking up. Connor's got 47 points in 25 games. and Leon Draisaitl's got 42 in 25. Not a bad 1-2 punch at all. No penalties in that third period, but it was the big difference in this one for the Montreal Canadiens was Joel Edmondson getting kicked out of the game, a 5-minute major for cross-checking. And imagine here, this is the stick. This is Zach Hyman's neck. That's exactly what Mr. Joel Edmondson did to Zach Hyman's neck. An extra shove with the stick gets the cross-checking major penalty. It's a 5-minute major. That's part of what allowed the Oilers to be so effective on the power play. And 2, the Oilers get the job done here on the power play all game, so that's huge. And Edmondson was out for the rest of the game, so the defense was kind of overworked for the Montreal Canadiens, down a key member of their team. We'll go check the ice time stats. It's like I said, Stuart Skinner a .909 save percentage, but how about Jake Allen? Absolutely Jack Campbell in it, right? If we're going to make fun of our own goalie, we got to make fun of other goalies that have a bad night. A .773 save percentage for Jake Allen and 5 goals against on 22 shots. That is rough. And as all night, I've been sneezing all night, and there we go again one more time. All right. We're done with that. We should be good to go. And we will recap quickly 33-22 the shots for the Montreal Canadiens. The hits dead even 32-31 in favor of the Canadiens. 31-19 the face-offs in favor of the Canadiens. So that's the rough part for the Oilers. They were fighting it all night long, and thank goodness they were 50% on the power play. And the Canadiens, though, the 23 penalty minutes this evening were an absolute killer for them. And it ends up being the story of the game in a sense. The Oilers gave away the puck 15 times. The Canadiens win that battle, only giving it up 12 times. Takeaways were 10-10, and the block shots 12-12 for the Oilers and Canadiens. So that is where we finish up. The face-offs really hurting for Leon Draisaitl, 8-10. Dylan Holloway, 0-2. Brad Malone, the lone real positive member of the team at 3-1. Connor McDavid, 3-4. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, absolutely brutal night, a 15.4 face-off percentage in this hockey game for the Edmonton Oilers. So, folks, it's a win nonetheless. That's the big part here to remember for our Oilers team tonight. The Oilers get out and do the job. And, folks, one last time, if you haven't hit the subscribe button on Dolly TV, I'd be grateful to have you along the rest of the season. We've gained over 20 subscribers this evening. Folks, I'm Tyson, this is Stolany TV. We are up on done here. We will catch you later on tomorrow with some coverage. I'm gone.